Its time is now, December 16th. The man, where are you? Where are you? I'm right here, right now, ready to kick your ass tonight. Don't show up, man. I'm begging you not to show up. Show up if you want to. I'm gonna beat you to death. It's gonna be a holy, holy ceremony for you. Everybody's gonna be there to watch me crucify you. You're gonna have the Gentiles. You're gonna have the Philippines. You're gonna have the Romans. You're gonna have the empires. Watch me beat you to a bloody pulp. And I will be the #1 contender of the Brass Knuckle Championship. And then on to the next phase. And I will be anointed of the Brass Knuckle title. There's nothing you can do about it. Or you can go back home to your big old mansion and sit down and drink your little wine and eat your little bitty cheese, because the preacher man is going to be victorious, and the heavens of above told me so. I'm going to do everything in my power to disable you, to delete you, to get rid of you for good. You've been a thorn to my side ever since day one. Man, we are two different peoples. I'm greater and you're lesser. The preacher man has spoken.
Well, preacher man, I'm not going to get too creative. I'm just going to let you know that your time is up. It's over for you, sir. As I can sit back and do as the man does, by enjoying a nice glass of his favorite wine, I sit here getting ready to take you to where you belong. And the instruments that I'm going to use, sir, in this so-called loathsome, detestable street fight would be these objects right here. As you see, we have motorized walkers. We have all kinds of different things for you, sir, that I can place you in and assist you in your journey in trying to get to the man's world. But I'll have to leave you in these instruments of destruction that the man would use to hold you in your rightful place. Because tonight, sir, you never stood a chance. I was always the main event. You, sir, were not even close to holding a fire to my candle, and it had to exasperate. The man's atmosphere just couldn't take it any longer. Preacher man, it's not the fact that I'm sorry to do this. It's the fact that I needed to do this. I needed to show the world who the true main event superstar in the BTB really is. It's not the world champion now. It's not the internet champion now. It's not the United States champion now. It's not the 24 champion now. It's not the brass knuckles champion now. No one can hold and grab the attention of the BTB Nation like the man. And the man's fans have equated as such. They have spoken to you each and every time, letting you know that the man is the main attraction. They have spoken to you each and every time, letting you know that the man is the main attraction in BTB. And as that being said, Preacher Man, I will and have to destroy you tonight, and that it shall be done, and that it is so says the man. And as always, BTB Nation, you have a great day now.
And presenting your native state's champion, Top Chef.
Well, what's going on, BTB Nation? It's your favorite Michelin star, Top Chef. And no, I'm not in Hell's Kitchen today. You see, I wanted to come take a little vacay. I wanted to relax. I wanted to unwind. As you can see, I got my Crown Royal in my styrofoam double cup. It makes it taste just that much better. And you know, I wanted to come do a little research. Find out where Sweet Frankie P's been hiding. Find out exactly what kind of secrets he has going on. And I got my sous chefs and my sources to do a little digging just for me. And you know, Sweet Frankie P, you talk about I'm not going to 86 you. You want to talk about you're the master of the 69. Well, I got a few of your spending habits, and I think they say otherwise. Why don't we just take a little look-see? Why don't we? A little kinky, aren't we? I mean, the only thing I see here are knee pads and reach-around lessons. But hey, fake it till you make it, right? That's what they say. You know, Sweet Frankie P, you thought you were the only one bringing fire to the table. But because it's the holiday season, Top Chef knows exactly how to make the jingle bells rock, if you catch my drift. So Sweet Frankie P, why don't you just sit down, take several seats, because the champ, he's here to show you exactly how to get the job done. So Sweet Frankie P, why don't I just take you into my world and show you exactly where I'm coming from? Well, I do clean up nice, if I say so myself. You see, I had to go down to the nearest Joseph A. Bank and get a little custom piece made just for me, because I do have it like that. So Sweet Frankie P, how to really step out in style. So why don't you just take your thrift store suit, your apple juice, and your toupee that looks like your dog's tail, and mosey along and let a real man show you how to get it done. I can't believe you honestly thought you had a chance against the champ. Well, you know, I'm the man of the hour. And after today, you can change your name from Sweet to just Sour. How's that for your 86?
There are not many things that get under the skin of Sweet Frankie P. He's mostly calm and collected. But a man who thinks he's reached the top of the mountain when he's barely standing on a hill, that irks Sweet Frankie P. A man who thinks he's accomplished it all when he's barely past level 1. That bothers Sweet Frankie P. And I'm talking directly to you, Top Chef. You see, it's about time that Native States title has a new owner. An owner with a little more class. You see, Top Chef, your recipes are outdated. Your restaurants have reached their peak. And your ingredients, they're just spoiled. You ain't the cream of the crop. You're just outdated milk. You see, Chef, I've tried your chocolate salted balls. They just left a bad flavor in my mouth. However, you are gonna be forced to try sweet Frankie Peas. Spicy, peppery, pepperoni. It's you and I, Top Chef, at Holiday of Champions for the State Native Championship. You see, the State of Native needs a new champion. I have been called by the Native American Tatanka to tell me to go ahead and take that belt from you. The natives of Canada, Team Canada, conceded in CRA, need a new champion for their natives. And I'm coming for you, Top Chef. You're nothing. You ain't no Wolfgang Puck. You're barely a Chef Boyardee. So shine up my belt. And in the words of Gordon Ramsay, take off your jacket and leave Hell's Kitchen. Your time has come. And the reign of Sweet Frankie P begins December 16th. Native States Champion, Sweet Frankie P.
Here we are, BTB, Holiday Champions. Team Canada versus the Cartel. World Tag Team titles on the line again, one more time. Let me tell you this. We clawed and scratched our way to this spot. Contract was given to us, yes. We cashed it in, yes. Will these be the last time? We don't know yet. I'm going to tell you this. You conceded that you had a nightmare that you lost those tag team titles. Well, guess what? Let me tell you this. That nightmare that you had is about to become a reality. So, let me tell you this. I don't care if you're going to have CRA on your back, rolling down a hill, about to jump the Grand Canyon on top of a moose with a Buffalo Bill jacket on. Okay? We're coming for those tag team titles. This is my son, Damien. Damien, who's gonna win those tag team titles? Yep, Cartel, all day. What?
Festive over here at Holiday of Champions, and I go by the name of Killshot, and I'm here to take the BTB Tag Team Gold from the Canadians. And listen, Canadians, you never had a chance, and the Killshot's been having momentum, picking up to this time, to this place, to take the gold from your waist. And my tag team partner, Juan, you already know, we the Cartel, La Familia. We came here with one goal in mind, and you already know, at the end of this night, the gold is coming to the Familia. The Cartel will be taking heavyweight back home with us. And we're going to be sharing with the rest of our city. We're going to take BTB to the tippy top of where it belongs. The Cartel is only one part of what makes this special. And sooner or later, you guys will figure out what I mean. But for right now, a Holiday of Champions, conceded, the CRA, consider yourself defeated. Because you guys never had a chance. You guys talk a lot, and you guys try to spit a good game, but at the end of the day, your game ain't top tier. We've been here, and we day ones. You coming over day ones, y'all little chumps, you little puppies. You've been holding those championships for too long. Now it's time for the cartel to take it. Kill shot.
CRA, we are so famous, we don't even have to say our own names anymore.
Hey you, random Canadian civilian, please join us.
Top of the morning here.
Hello, sir. Please tell our fans who we are.
Well, this is CRA and conceded.
Thank you, good sir. Do you know who we are fighting at the pay-per-view?
The cartel?
The cartel?
The cartel? The guys who think they can take the BTB tag titles from us, they want to pretend to be Team Canada the champions. Why doesn't Team Canada become the Canadian cartel? Step 1. Come up with catchy mobster names.
I am Pablo Putin.
And I am Tony the Two. Step 2. Line of grade A Canadian snow.
Cut that! Cut that! Oh my god!
Step 3. Capture kill shot. Because when your promo skills are like those of Juan's, you're not even worth capturing. The only person he's a threat to is himself.
I go by the name Killshot. And come Holiday at Champions, we gon' show Team Canada. It's me from the Canadian cartel!
Step 4. Mandatory torture scene. 4A. Scalding hot maple syrup shower.
Hot maple syrup? Do you want that? Do you want that?
4B. Feeding Canadian treats until explosion.
Ketchup chips? It's gotta be ketchup chips. Ketchup chips? Can you handle that?
4C. Play worst song ever released on repeat until person goes insane.
Okay, play it!
Step 5. Mail haystacks a present.
Oh man, what a day. Got time for bed.
Step 6. Realize becoming the cartel is a terrible idea. They can't even spell. We are Canadian. Why would we want to be anyone else other than ourselves? Especially when
Team Canada, the BTB Tag Team Champions.
they will forever and a day remain the BTB Tag Team Champions.
I thought...
Whoa. CRA will take it from here. Team Canada is ready, willing, and able to take on any tag team that is thrown their way. And that is a promise because CRA said it, and Canadians, they never lie.
Here we are, Holiday Champions. And it's my time to prove to King Dot why it is that I'm here. King Dot, let me give you a little bit of a history, a little bit of a recap. I was the first ever BTB Internet Champion. You're probably going to talk about how my reign was only a month long. You're probably going to come out here and expect me to overlook you, underestimate you. That's not what I'm here to do. Because I know that you were in that same match that I did to crown the next ever BTB Brass Knuckles Champion. I give you that. A round of applause. You deserve that. But now, I am here to show why I'm going to make history once again by beating you and claiming what's mine. That is that Brass Knuckles Championship that you hold over your shoulder. And you know, it's finally dawned on me. I went back and did a little bit more research on King Dot. You finally have momentum, and you finally have that confidence that someone doesn't have to carry you like you've been carried throughout your entire career. Nobody has ever carried me to where I am now. I did it all by myself. I didn't have somebody else give me a handout and a championship to say that I've earned my right. I did that all by myself. I busted my behind to make sure that I am where I am now. My name actually means something here in the BTB. You were brought here because I'm even going to give you a little bit of credit. You are good. You're great. But you're not that great. You were brought here, then you left, and now you're back. And you think that you are on top of the world. Just because you have gold on your shoulder does not make you the man that you are now. Coming out here and proving it and showing to the entire world why you have that title is a different story. Now, whether you walk out as champion or whether you're not, I'm about to take you to your limit, your absolute limit, like you have never been pushed before. I'm going to get inside your head. And you think that after one repertoire knee to the jaw is going to keep me down, well, then you are honestly mistaken. It's going to take more than just a single little lariat. It's going to take more than just a super kick to the jaw. It's going to take more than just a 450 splash to keep me down. I keep getting back up until I have nothing else left in the damn tank. And King Dot, now that it's finally come full circle, you're no longer in somebody else's shadow. You can finally sprout out and be the man that you are now. But make no mistake about it, you had to be carried by somebody else to get to where you are now. Whereas I come on here and I do what I do because I am who I say I am. And that is the gunslinger, T.J. Carson.
Holiday of Champions, brass knuckles title on the line tonight. Tommy Ford versus yours truly, I, King Dot. Well, Tommy, being that we are in the season of giving, I'm going to give you gifts that you will never ever forget in life. See, I'm going to give you the ultimate gifted gab, and I'm going to give you the most brutal beating of a lifetime. See, Tommy, I have plans of beating the brakes off of you because that weak Tommy Fraudette that you've been driving all through BTB is bound for a brick wall. See, your order of operation is surrounded by glass shields. I am here to shatter your most precious dreams, and I am here to devour your many, many admirations. I am the connoisseur of hardcore, and you will have to deal with the psychological warfare. I will unleash the savage beast, and you will unwillingly fall prey to the biggest threat and beyond your belts. I am the hardest in the yard, and you had the audacity to step into the yard knowing full well and a chance on God's green earth that you will ever defeat me. See, Tommy, you used to be the gunslinger, but the only thing you've been shooting lately is blanks after blanks after blanks. And you on a losing streak like no other. And you will continue to lose as I catapult you and your career to oblivion. I am the brass knuckles champion for a reason. I am the main draw. I am the big ticket. And being the champ, it just fuels my big, big ego. So Tommy, tonight, please don't leave any stale cookies. And please don't leave any sour milk, because Santa will not be bringing you any presents whatsoever. Because the biggest threat will remain and retain the brass knuckles champion. And you, my friend, will continue to be the biggest loser. Women lie. Men lie, but King Dot don't.
This is Channels Television's breaking news.
I want Americans and all the world to know American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations. On my orders, Coalition forces have begun striking selected targets.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
BTB, Holiday of Champions is here, and it's time. It's time for War Games, as Stunning Gordioso leads his team to battle. Tonight, we dismember the Gold Standard and family. Hunter Hall, I see you've been on a bit of a hitting streak, but that all comes to an end, because tonight I'm on the mound. I'm the starting pitcher, and you and the Gold Standard are going 0 for 5. You call yourself a machine gun, more like a water gun. Compared to me, you're nothing but child's play. And me compared to you, well, I'm more like a nuclear warhead. But I ain't see enough blood. I want more shed. Cause with these bombs that I'm dropping, you know I ain't stopping. So Hunter Hall, surrender's your only option. Unless you want to step in the cage with the doctor's permission, and I'll beat your punk ass into submission. And believe me, there's no way you'll survive, dude. Even Dr. Zodakis couldn't revive you. And there's no way I lose to a Disney-looking character. I mean, let's face it, you look like Darkwing Duck, Duke. And I would tell you to stick to baseball, but I could see you suck at that, too. But I will tell you this. Leave the promo game to me. Because here at War Games, when I take you from ring to ring, cage to cage, and split you open, you will surrender, you will submit, before anybody else gets the chance to enter the cage. And the faction will leave victorious. Because the 2 minutes I have with you are going to be 2 minutes of hell. And I'm willing to fight, because I know you're a fighter. And I don't expect anything less. So Hunter Hall, be ready. Because I'm coming.
What's up, BTB? It's me, the machine gun. Back at it again. But this time, I'm in a cage. I'm in a cage. Leading off for the family for War Games this year. War Games, first annual War Games. Wait, do you hear that in the distance? I hear the fans of BTB chanting, war, war, war. They want to see blood, dismemberment, extreme. So that's why Tim put me a lead off. Because I can bring that in an instant. So Stunning G, step up or get laid out by yours truly. See, I could go 1-on-1 or 2-on-1 if I have to wait for other members to get in. When you get in there, you ain't in your own prison, you're in my prison now. My prison! There's rules in this prison. But I'm not going to explain them. You'll see when you get in there. So right now, come on in, boy. I'll show you how we get down and dirty in the South. Machine gun, out.
Faction. You think you're pretty smart about getting us in a cage. Let me tell you something. This Mad Dog Dan Moore, I live in a cage. I fight every day in a cage. In here. Sir Richard Ward, if you had the balls to come step into this cage with me where you can't go nowhere. This is my habitat. This is my yard. So y'all need to play it smart. Play it for real. Because the family, we got this. We ain't afraid of you New York rats. That's all you are. That's all you're gonna be is garbage beneath our feet. Tell your boy Richard. There ain't no CGI, no voiceovers, and no masks is gonna save his ass. This is real. This is where your flesh meets the metal of this cage, and I will rub each and every one of your faces to the bone. You don't know what you've done. You don't know how pissed you got this dog. So come War Games, after War Games, the faction is going to be on the ground where you belong, underneath the trash, where your own New York rats can pick your bones.
War Games is here. Danny boy. Oh, Danny boy. Tonight is the night the faction lets loose on the family. You see, for months now, you've been running your mouth. You want to see the real Warden? Well, Danny boy, I'm going to tell you right now, the Warden is here, and I'm going to make it very clear. I plan on wiping the mat with you tonight. You see, tonight, I'm gonna take you to an inhumane society as I rip your face against the cage and tear the flesh away from your skull, and to rip that beard you think that looks like a real man's beard should look. And I'm gonna leave your ass laying on the cage floor, bloody, just like the Gold Standard family and the faction will sit here with our hands raised in victory, and you guys will know and never forget the name, the faction, because I'm gonna cut the balls off the dog and make him my bitch.
Father Ludicrous. Inside of the cage, War Games with the Bearded Bastard. I've been watching you since I was a fan. And now, you'll be eating hearts, you're gonna be drinking tears from you and the faction tonight. When the family puts you dogs down, I'm gonna rip them horns off your head and I'm gonna drink my beer from them as I start my reign in BTB. I am the Bearded Bastard. And I am going up the ladder by taking you down tonight. You're first on the list. You weren't supposed to be, but you are. Then you said the Bearded who? You know who I am. You know damn good and well who I am. That's why the family picked me. You never heard them looking for Tommy Gunn or Sean or anybody else. Tim Lee, come to me, because he knows inside of this cage I'm an animal. And I'm going to tear you apart, Father Ludicrous. And maybe, just maybe, you'll Jersey turnpike your ass back to New Jersey and quit running with that mutt squad from New York. Because we're going to leave all you cupcakes laying in a pool of blood. after War Games is over. So Father Ludacris, be ready to knuckle up, because I'm about to bust your head.
Bearded bastard, family bearded bastard. Who the heck are you? You think you could run up in here and come over and take over somebody's spot that ran away, that's scared to face Sir Ludacris? Get your facts straight. My name is not Father Ludacris. So if you're gonna come in here, you gonna understand. You respect who the hell I am right now. You're not going to come in here and think you're going to walk over people and everything because you call yourself the bearded bastard. If I was you, shave that off because that doesn't even look right on you. Sir Ludacris is coming in here for war and you're not giving me no war. I'm just going to be walking all over you, squishing you like a little tiny cockroach. Tiny little bug that's out there. Really? This is a competition? This is what a competition is? No. Give me a real competition, family. Give me somebody that could actually give me the time and day that I could actually have some fun with. But this right here, ain't no competition. So right now, Sir Ludacris just took you out and is going to take out the rest of the family, one by one, by one, by one. I'm not even counting number 5 because he don't even exist in my book.
War Games. You boys wanted war? As you see behind me, one fell swoop, faction gone. But I'll come down to the New York sewer rat level. You see, we know you boys like your steel pipes. Any good here? How about your little stickball bats, huh? Don't think so, Jack. How about we go and go ahead and take the roof off your whole damn house, huh? You like that right there? I'm bulletproof, boys. Ain't no weak link here.
BTB War Games. The day has come where I, the faction's very own, the sick one, steps into the ring to take on the family's haystack. You see, Scotty, as we step into this cage, this arena, whatever the hell you want to call it, as I slam your head into this chain link fence and I take full control of the match. As we all know, the faction will reign on top and the family will succumb to the faction, as they always do. You see, Scotty, there's nothing you can do or will ever do to hurt or destroy the faction. Now, with that being said, Scotty, 1, 2, 3. You're done, buddy.
Gary Sack, the faction and the family have been fighting in War Games tooth and nail. You got me busted up and bleeding, you know, so I run up and I try to get out and you chase me. But you forget about the barbed wire at the top of the cage. Oh, yes. So here I come. Bam, foreign object. Boom! Throw a little wrench into your plan. And as you hang off the barbed wire and clench your throat, you'll know that you're going to be the one that has to surrender.
The last 2 motherfuckers in this, Timmy boy. And when I'm done, I'm gonna be on top. And the faction's gonna be on top. Because I just got done DDTing you right into the canvas, Tim. Then I pick you up and I'm gonna hit you with a nice power bomb through a flaming table, son. That's right, a flaming table. And you're gonna look up defeated and ashamed, Tim. And your family, you let them down. You lost. Timmy, you're looking at the winners. The faction won.
Tonight is the triple threat. But yet this story was only about two men. One who is the champion. The other, everybody doubts. No one thinks that I can go the distance with you, Sean Bravo. That you already have this game won. Tonight I prove, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that not only can I go the distance, but I can beat you. So you have this aura about you, Sean, that allows you to get into the head of all your opponents. It's how you were able to beat Tommy, become the champion. But I've played the game with you more than anybody. I know how you operate. I know how you weave your way into the mind of your opponent. And that's why I know that I can beat you tonight. As far as you go, Lone Wolf, you're just put in here as an added attraction. You're put in here so you're given something to do tonight instead of sitting on the sidelines. You're not even a factor. That's why I haven't addressed you as much as I've addressed Sean. Because see, Sean is the one to beat. You're not. You're just a pup in a man's game. This story has and will always be about Bravo and I. Because Bravo and I have more history than anybody in BTB, with my fight to always want to beat him, because he's the man in my eyes. He has the title that everybody wants. Tonight, Holiday of Champions. Bravo, I finally break through to the glass ceiling and beat you to take the Internet Championship. And along the way, Lone Wolf, I will put you to sleep. Tonight is my night, and I will be the new Internet Champion.
So I need some help solving this math equation here at Holiday of Champions. I've got one match, two opponents, 3 minutes, one body bag. So what I'll do, I'll bury them both in typical Bravo fashion. First off, you got the Lone Wolf. How did you even get an Internet Championship shot? Oh, that's right. I gave you a mercy title shot because, heck, no one was coming after the Internet Champion. But see, it's okay. I'll use the both of you as an example after tonight. Because after tonight, after I serve the both of you L's, I'm gunning after anybody and everybody I'm choosing next. So Lone Wolf, I'm gonna be like Kevin freaking Costner, because after I dance with the wolf, he's gonna need a bodyguard. No Whitney. Better yet, the body bag will do. What are you gonna do with this championship opportunity that you're getting tonight, Lone Wolf? You're gonna choke like J.R. Smith in the finals of the NBA Game 1? Yeah. Or you're gonna be like Stormy Daniels. Choke. Or rather, spit this L. Let's see. Or brother, yeah, maybe you'll come up shorter than Vern Troyer standing on the St. Louis Arch. Yeah. David Babel. Now he brings to you. How many times has the BTB universe had to wipe their collective rectums with the TP that is David Babel? Oh wait. Oh, you don't have to give it much thought because you've taken so many L's. It's not even funny. You are the Barry Horowitz of BTB. And what kind of grown man invites other grown men to come down his rabbit hole? Really? I mean, just think about that. How many grown men do that? Only you. And I get the little reference. You're trying to be like the whole Disney cartoon, whatever. But I got a story for both of you. How about this? You, David Babel, how about you take on the gimmick of the little pig, and you build your little house of promos and gimmicks on straw, and then the lone wolf comes and he huffs, and he puffs, and he blows your gimmick out the window like everybody else in BTB. And then after that, the lone wolf is priding himself. Yeah, I did it. I blew down David Babel. Not a hard task, but then all of a sudden, this lone wolf gets overshadowed and crushed by the spotlight that is Showtime Sean Bravo. So gentlemen, tonight, after you take your L's, I'm serving everybody knows in BTB that Sean Bravo is here, and he's here to stay for a while. And once I decide to drop this internet championship, you better believe I'm coming after the World Heavyweight Championship. Consider it. Consider it.
Ding, ding. The bell rings. I guess I'll start with the appetizer. David Babel. Oh, what's wrong, Babel? Is the cat in the cradle already? Well, don't worry, but I'm about to put you in the grave. See, Babel, you're the BTV's version of the Brooklyn Brawler. The only difference is that the 10 jobbers you have inside your mind. See, I didn't say main eventer, or even legend. So you're dealing with an edge level #1 contender. That's showtime. So here, Babel, take this knee to the face. Roll out the ring. See, Babel, there's an old saying. It's better to keep your mouth shut and let people think you're stupid than to open it and prove them right. Is that the medics here for you? Next. Oh my gosh, man! And now, the champion. The main course. Should I say, the soon-to-be former champion. See, Showtime, I'm not forward. I came here to claim my belt in the most glorious fashion. As you're sitting there thinking you're John Cena and you're BTB's golden boy, well, Jack, you're wrong. See, I'm gonna knee you so hard that when you walk north, your head will be facing south. So lose that little weak white beater and that pathetic cane. Close enough. Oh, and since I compared you to John Cena, let me spit facts. The only reason you won that title was because of your little rap. So I got a verse for you. Gunslinger turned ballerina. You lost your title, bring in the sad song singer. And have your BTB fans /Stan take you to the ER because you was just diminished. Ooh. Now, give me my internet title. Bars. That rap something.
It's December 16, BTB, and I am happier to be here. I need no introduction because my shirt says exactly who I am. And I know all of you are wondering, why is she sitting down? The queen never sits down. You're right, but I have a point to make. You see, Amazon, I think everyone has noticed the much respect you have for me, because every time we faced each other, you have always been sitting down. You've never stood up, and I don't blame you. Loyalty is to be respected. There's never been a time when you have been standing up to give me your best. So it's all good, because as long as I'm queen, that's exactly where you're going to be, sitting down. But never will you ever stand up to me. So you can take a chair, or you can get on your knees, but you would never stand up. You see, you came after me, knowing nothing about me. And the one thing you don't know is that tonight is your last night. You see, I already have royalty. In my hands, I have my crown, my gold standard crown. And tonight, I will have my second crown, that championship belt. That belt that you're fighting for so much, you will never have in your hand. And as long as I have it, the only thing you're gonna do is come and polish it for me. You did a lot of talk. Yeah, you set yourself some good promos, and I'm glad. And I hope you brought what it takes to knock me down. But I don't think you did. You see, you spoke without knowing. My own cheerleading squad is myself. I don't need no cheerleading squad, honey. Never have and never will. You, on the other hand, might. You see, while you say I've been in Money Mafia and that didn't work, and Unholy and that didn't work, but I was axed. Where have you been axed to? So here I am, December 16th, a night when new champions will be crowned and old ones will be defeated. I wish you the best, because I already have the best and I am the best. And let me tell you something, pack your bags, because the only place you'll be going back is to that Amazon where you came from. Because ladies champion of BTB, you will never be, and you can take that gold standards to the bank and seal it. Make that deposit, because every time there be a vote, it will be for me. And that, you can take yourself and believe it.
Protect the Queen. Yes, Mr. Entertainment, protect the Queen. See, from that moment, I knew that you knew that I was the Queen's biggest threat. And at that very moment, I thanked you so much. Because at that moment, when you said that to me, well, not actually to me, but to the BTB Nation, I knew from that moment that you were onto my plan, but it was a perfect plan. Because, Nikki, from that day when everything began in April, you were put into a chess match that you ultimately was going to lose. See, because you've lied after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie, and you told them gracefully as the queen that you are. But guess what? I was right one step in front of you to call you out on every single one of them. And this night is no different. Because the biggest lie that you've ever told to BTB, and also to yourself, is that you do not need a championship to prove that you're better than me. Well, that actually was a lie. Because if that was true, then why are you even in this match at all? Why? Because you're greedy. You're selfish. You can't see anyone else winning but you. And I somewhat agree with you on that one. But never say that you are not going to do whatever it takes to get to the championship when you ultimately want to be the champion. But, Nikki, sadly, you're just going to have to suffer that heartbreaking agony of defeat. Because as of this day, from now on, there's a new sheriff, there's a new queen, and there's a new person that sits on the throne. And her name is not Nikki Roman. Her name is Jasmine Alexandra, the Amazon. And if you don't like that, I'm not going to say, watch my smoke. I'm not going to even say, check my credentials. I'm simply going to say, checkmate.
Elsa? Do you want to build a snowman? on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door, it's like you've gone away. We used to be best buddies.
See, we were never best buddies, we were never best friends. Hell, we never even coexisted together, Jakey. What you decided to do was align yourself with the family, align yourself with a chipmunk named Tim, and he's sitting on your shoulder going, me, telling you you're going to be the next world heavyweight champion. That's what he told you. That's why you're so quote-unquote focused, right? Come on, be honest. You're focused on that because Tim is on your shoulder. The chipmunk that he is sitting on your shoulder telling you all this in your ear. But I'm here to let you know that's not happening. You're looking at the first ever BTB World Heavyweight Champion, Jakey. So you can go in your little department stores and pick up little title belts and hold them up in the air and say, oh, you're going to wear this belt afterwards. No, I'm not going to wear that. That's going to be yours because all you are is a puppet. And Tim has only been the puppeteer to you. You've always been a puppet, but BTB Nation. Fact is, I made a promise. I said for the month of December, the champ will deliver. The champ will deliver. And the champ is going to deliver something even greater to you guys. I have my challenger here in my house. Jakey, introduce yourself. Drum roll, please. Hell, we don't even need a damn drum roll. Jakey! Jakey! I know the nation wants to see you, Jakey. Look at you, man. You got the non-Bullet Club shirt on? Yeah, man, that's dope. I mean, you always wear a Bullet Club, but you're non-Bullet Club. We know this. You're non-Bullet Club. Oh my God, look, you're fumbling, man. Stop fumbling. Listen, I got a question for you, Jakey. World champion to world chump. I got a question for you. Who are you for real, for real? Honestly, listen, your shirt is all in the way. Look at this, it's amazing. But who are you for real? Tell us the truth.
I'm Princess Elsa Arendelle. I can do snow magic.
Really?
Wanna see?
Nah, we don't want to see that. That's what you should have did. Jakey, you should have let it go, let it go. That chipmunk won't save you anymore. Here I stand, BTB champion. Let that bell ring high. You and your chipmunk don't bother me anyway. World heavyweight champion for a reason.
Angelo, the time has come. Let's be honest. You know you've been waiting the 6 months that I've been mentioning your name for this match. You know that this is what you've been craving, what you've been wanting. And now that it's here, I hope you're ready to give me my championship. And I know you've had some worthy adversaries in the past, like your good old friend, Oscar. Your good, nice buddy Oscar, the one guy everybody loves. The guy who can't say what he wants. The guy who censors himself no matter what. And the reason why he's not the champion is because he's too busy playing in the fucking kid's bedroom. Alright? See that, Angelo? That's your nice little buddy, Oscar. Now, I could say that that's just it. No, but that's not it, Angelo. That's not it. You know who else? The same thing I've been stepping in since this fucking video started. Rick, the Iceman. Iceman. You know what? He was good, right? Not good enough to dethrone the champion, but you know what? At the end of the day, he's nothing. He's nothing compared to me. Alright? And at the end of the day, you're nothing compared to me. After this video, I'll probably have another prop for you once I take the BTB world title from you. Because, Angelo, bottom fucking line, there are certain things in BTB that you do that just... BTB doesn't condone it. But everything I do, BTB doesn't condone. Everything I do, everything I stand for, BTB isn't with. But guess what? After I take the BTB world title, BTB is going to be stuck with me, whether they like it or not. And you going to be cast out to the side. You know why? Is because you have what it takes to show up when you want and do what you think you can. But at the I have what it takes to do what I want, when I can, 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 I want, when I can.